So today we're going to be unboxing the Buzzaround XL. Let me restart that. Yeah, Buzzaround XL. Today we're going to be unboxing the Buzzaround XL by Golden Technologies. This is the GB124. So it's going to come in a box like this. It'll most likely also be on a pallet. I've removed the pallet to make the unpacking easier. So we're going to start by getting a knife, and we're going to undo these straps. Make sure you are cutting upwards and not down into your product. We don't want to damage anything. So once these straps are out of the way, there's tape going around the outside of the box. We're going to gently, with our box cutter, again, be careful, don't damage your product. We're going to cut this tape away. And now we can open our box. And you can see, this is what it looks like on the inside. We have our golden flag up top. Our owner's manual right here. We've got our charger sitting in this piece of foam. Put that back down. We also have our blue shrouds. And then on this piece of foam on my left, we have our arms. We also have our seat post. We have also a cell phone holder in here that I just dropped. We have a cup holder in here as well. And we have a rear docking device extension. On the other side, underneath this protective foam, we have our battery pack. We have our battery pack here. We also have our front basket. I'm going to remove this foam. Now you can see in here we have the scooter just sitting on some more foam. And the way we're going to get this out of here, if you have two people, I guess you could lift it. I would not recommend doing that, especially if it's just one person. So I'm going to get my knife and I'm going to cut the four corners of the boxes. Again, be careful when you're doing this. You do not want to cut your product. Luckily, I can see down in here that I've got a couple inches to work with on all sides, so I can safely do this. So I'm just going to cut the corners of our cardboard box. Then our box should just fall away. Now our scooter is just sitting here on foam. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to get this tiller out of the way. So under this plastic, we've got a gray handle. This handle is also covered in plastic. I'm going to loosen this handle. There it goes. Once that is loose, I can bring the tiller up, and then I can tighten this again. And now we have our seat is exposed. I can just lift the seat up. Luckily, it's not too heavy, and then just set it to the side. Now we have our scooter just sitting on these foam blocks. I'm going to remove some of this padding. Then in order to get the scooter out, luckily the scooter isn't very heavy. We're just going to lift the scooter up and then slide the foam out to the side, just like this. We're going to do the same thing up front. And now I'm going to take a moment and clean up all of the trash and packing material, and then we're going to get to the assembly of the scooter. So now I have all the packing material out of the way. You can see our four-wheel scooter here. We have our two arms. We have our seat post right here. We have a cup holder right here, our owner's manual. We have our blue shrouds, our front basket. Right here is our charger. We have a cell phone holder. Down there is the docking device extension, our golden flag, a battery pack, and then our seat. So I'm going to start by grabbing the seat post, and it has a little bolt through it. This bolt has an 8mm Allen on one side, then it has a 17mm lock nut on the other side. And then on our post, we actually have 3 different holes. You can adjust the height. So I'm going to drop this in, and you want to put the bolt in through whichever height you prefer. I push the bolt through, and then I will put on the lock nut on one side. There it goes. Then I'm going to start tightening this down. Now, in your owner's manual, you are actually provided with these tools. They give you a wrench and an 8mm Allen. I am using my own tools just to make this go a little bit faster. But you can see the seat post sits a little bit loose in there. We have to tighten this all the way. So you can see, as I continue to tighten this bolt, that takes the play out of this right here. Let me give it one more turn. It's still a little loose. There we go. That takes the play out of the seat post, and then your seat will sit securely on there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the battery pack on. So the battery pack is right here. You can charge this battery pack on board. So with the scooter, you can plug in right here. You can also charge it off board. You can bring this battery pack inside with you and charge it off the scooter and leave your scooter folded up in, the trunk of your car or wherever you have it. So in order to put the battery pack on, it just fits in this slot here. Then there's some Velcro that holds it in. Next, we're going to install the seat. We have the seat here. There's a little post on the bottom. It just slides into the hole. And the first time, you might have to wiggle it a little bit. There it goes. Then it sits. The seat back folds back. And then there's a handle on the right-hand side. If you pull that, your seat will lock every 45 degrees. Next, we're going to install the arms. To install the arms, we're going to slide the arm through this here. Now you want to make sure this bolt is loose, otherwise it'll be in the way of your arm when you try to put it in. We just slide this in. You can tighten this however you want. If you want your arms closer, you can do this here. If you want them a little further out, you would just tighten them out here. But once you have them set where you would like them, just tighten the screw. Then that will take the play out of the arms as well. You want to do the same thing to the other side. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to check the power on the scooter. What I'm going to do is grab our owner's manual, and here you will find your key. So here's our key right here. We're going to put the key into the ignition up top, turn it, and now the scooter's beeping at me. And if I try to drive the scooter, nothing will happen. This means that we are in neutral. So I'm going to turn the power off, and you can see we're in neutral because I can push the scooter. In order to turn off neutral so we can drive our scooter, we're going to come down here. There's a yellow handle here. So this handle will engage your brakes. The scooter requires the brakes to be engaged to drive. We are in the unlock position. The brakes are not engaged. I can push the scooter freely. I want to push this handle back into the lock position. This will engage your brakes. And then you can see I can't push the scooter while the brakes are engaged. If I turn the scooter on and I attempt to drive it, it's not going to beep at me, and the scooter will drive normally. So the next step from here is we're going to put on the front basket. The front basket just slides right in here. Then the next thing I want to go over is the accessories. So most golden scooters and power chairs come with a flag. So here's the flag. You also have an extension if you want it longer. All scooters that come with a flag have a built-in inseam. You can see it right here. So I'm just going to put the flag in there, and that will hold the flag. This is separate from your main pouch. Again, you can extend the flag, but that's where it goes, is on the left-hand side of the seat. The other accessories that it comes with, let me turn it around. The other accessories that it comes with is you have blue shrouds here. Like I said earlier, you can pop out the shrouds and change these red shrouds from blue to red. So the other accessories we have is this is our docking device extension. I'm not going to show you how to do all the accessories. A lot of them are pretty easy. This one just has a bolt that goes through it, then you tighten it when you slide it into your docking device. This is your charger. Like I mentioned before, you can charge your battery pack on board. It would plug into here, or you can take the battery pack off and plug it in off board. You also have a charging port right here on your tiller. This piece of plastic just flips out of the way. So here's our charger. We have a cell phone holder. There's instructions on the side. This one's pretty easy to install as well. And then we have our cup holder. This one could be a little more difficult to install, and I'm actually going to show you how to do that right now. So now we're going to mount the cup holder. The cup holder looks like this, and it actually mounts inside the basket like this. You also get a bag with a bracket and some screws. Here's the bracket and the screws. So you want to take a screw, put a washer on it. The cup holder sits like this. There's the bottom, that's what holds your drink in. Then you put your screw through the cup holder and then through the holes in the basket. Mount your bracket on the other side. Then you've got a little lock nut that goes and then secures it on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom with the second screw. It takes a Phillips on one side, and then I've got a 9/32 wrench for the other side. So with your Phillips on one side and then your 9/32 wrench on the other side, just tighten up the cup holder until there's no more wiggle room. Then it should be safely installed in your basket. This has been the unboxing and assembly of the 4-wheel Buzzaround XL by Golden Technologies. If you like this unit or if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.